I don't even know how to start this video, man, but as I'm editing my next video, I thought it would be fun to... Come on, brain! Alright, to talk about the characters that I want to see return to Tekken 8. So that means no newcomers, and also no guest characters. I want it to be strictly, you know, the original Tekken characters, because we all damn know that Tekken has a huge roster of characters. And I'm gonna be perfectly honest, a lot of them are misses for me. But I came up with 10 characters that I really want to see return to the game. And you might ask yourself, who the hell are you? Who are you to tell me? Do you think you control me? Huh? Huh? Ah! And to that I said, none of your goddamn business, okay? I'm right, just listen to me, I'm right! I've not looked up the leak, so apologies if a character that is confirmed shows up on this list. What the hell do you call these things? But yeah, with that said, let's get started. And first up, it's a Yo character. And it's my boy Alex. Roger works fine, I guess, but preferably I want Alex because he's a goddamn dinosaur, man! Pow! There it is, and you're like, is that a dinosaur? And also kind of funny that they went with the Jurassic Park explanation of how the hell do we have dinosaurs in modern times.
Wow! Incredible!
You know, the mosquito and an amber, they kissy. And a baby dinosaur is born. And also you guys might be a Yo character. That's a waste of my money. But I think we can rest assured, since it's a DLC character, that they are probably gonna be busted even though they are Yo character. And I mean, Yo characters can just be fun. Just look at Street Fighter V Dan. He is a Yo character, but everybody loves that iteration of the character. You just have fun, man, come on. Not everything has to be one frame electrics Kazuya Mishima, but yeah, for me personally, if they were to return, either Alex or Roger, I would like to see them tone down the borrowed moves for King and maybe give them some new stuff, you know?
So you can...
Keep that though. Alright, next up, Anna. You can't have a Tekken game without the Williams sisters, come on. And the big question is, are you Team Anna or Team Nina? I always liked Anna design-wise, like how the character looks, but I don't really enjoy playing them. But I know she's a popular fan request, which is also funny, because I feel like a lot of people want her as well, but she doesn't seem too popular in character usage data. At least I barely saw any Annas in Tekken 7, but that could be, you know, balancing. I was pretty late into Tekken 7, so maybe it's just the sweats that want the top tiers, you know. Or maybe the more 50-50 type of gameplay isn't as appealing to a general audience. I don't know, maybe they need to tweak her some, but it's Anna, man, come on. Next up, Lydia. Alright! Potential spoilers, I don't know. Just be careful if you really don't. I want to speculate on the leak, even though I haven't confirmed it, but you know. I think I read on Twitter that Lydia was one of the leaked characters. I don't know, but either way, I just want her, man. Like, on top of my head, Leroy and Lydia is the only good newcomers that came in Tekken 7. Tekken 7 had a lot of shit newcomers, man. Also, I'm a simple man. If a character's main motif color is red, I tend to like them. I like red, okay? I'm an edgelord. I'm an edgelord. I was pretty late to the Tekken 7 party. I played on launch, when I had a long break, came back at the end. You know, I felt it was a waste of time to dabble with Lydia instead of just playing a character that I somewhat knew, so I could focus on the fun aspects of the game. Learning is fun, it is, but I played it so casually that I just wanted to throw some hands, you know. But if she shows up in Tekken 8, I will gladly play her. And the next character might give some Tekken 7 players nightmares, but I like her. Julia. I mean, man, listen to me. Listen. Sometimes you just want to forward one people into oblivion, okay? Normally, I tend to get drawn to the edgelords in fighting games. I play Nightmare in Soul Calibur, I play Akuma in Street Fighter, I play Susanoo in Blaze Blue. I kinda liked her nerdy research, yada yada thing, but whatever, it's Julia. Throw some hands, 4-4-1, and we win. No, sometimes you just want to knock people down and violate them on wake up. And that's the game plan of Marta. In previous games, ever since its introduction in Tekken 4, I never cared for Marta. But it was something about, maybe it was the beer that he got to Tekken 7. I was like, that's a badass motherfucker. It's gonna fuck you. I mean, it's just fun to mess around with people, making their life miserable with Marduk. However, I want to add that while it's fun to play as Marduk, it's so fucking annoying to play against him. Oh boy, you're gonna love the next one. Jinpachi Mishima. But Magnishen, don't you understand? Jinpachi turned to sand. He was dusted by Kazuya or Thanos or someone. Who cares? I will do a future video elaborating on this topic. But you know, the TLDR I think is just so nonsense that we have to have a reason for a character to show up in a fighting game. Even if they are dead in the story, whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a PvP game, yeah? It's a versus mode. The story there doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't make sense in the story. And you want to deny yourself the chance to have a Mishima-style character with some demonic shenanigans that ain't devil? Wow. But you know, Jinpachi is a towering beast. I think it would be fun. He was pretty enjoyable to play in TTT. How many T's was that? 2. Tag 2. Whatever. So yeah, if you have a problem with that, I don't care. Next up, Bruce! Okay, this time you might say, but man, we have Fuckeram, we have Yossi, we have Brian. And to that I say, no! 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 I mean, from what I can tell, Bruce hasn't been very popular, but I have always enjoyed him, especially as a kid. There was something about, you know, the old, all the boys' files when I... So if he comes back, you better keep those kind of voice lines. I mean, we have Brian and everybody loves Brian, and I mean, the higher you go in ranks, the harder it is to play Brian when you don't have your universal buttons that a lot of characters do, and you have to be maybe creative to find your counter hits and such. I would like if they maybe dumbed down Bruce compared to Brian. Still a counter hit god, sure, just so I can play him as an alt character and just have fun without having to overthink every step. Alright, next up, Ancient Ogre. I mean, if you want to do the whole, oh, he's dead, must make sense in the story. He was in a flashback. This is a Kazumi situation, For real though, like a lot of the times I feel that new fighting game bosses fail to leave the same impact that the OGs does. You know, Bison compared to Seth or Gil, Azazel to the Mishimas, Geese Howard is the GOAT. However, that's not the case with Ogre. I feel that Ogre is just the baddest motherfucker around. And I really enjoy the Aztec, Mayan, whatever design. That's not something that we see a lot in fighting games, if I recall correctly. Also, they do this to God of Fighting, man! This is a fighting game. You want the God of Fighting? Huh? Of course you do! And I also want to add that, yes, while Street Fighter Cross Tekken is normally not a very popular game, I liked it. I thought Ogre was so awesome in that game. And I would really like to see them take that super art and make it a rage art and maybe spice things up. And you could also include True Ogre, whatever, in the rage art. Instead of making him a character. I don't think we need True Ogre necessarily. Hey, Hachi Mishima! My favorite Mishima! Once again, doesn't matter that he's dead, doesn't matter that Harada says that he's completely dead. I don't care, I use the same argument. This is primarily a PvP game. A character's inclusion doesn't have to make sense in the story. Do you think Negan made sense? Oh, Negan, Walking Dead world is canon in Tekken. Where's all the zombies in Tekken? I don't know, they're just... And yeah, you might say, it's a guest character, you can't use that logic, and yeah, you're correct in a way. But I think that, you know, the whole needs to make sense in the story logic can be thrown out the window for legacy characters as well that are dead. Because why would you deny a fan favorite character a spot in the new game? If you happen to have played League of Legends and you know the lore, do you think it would have made sense that Darius and Garen runs on the same team in Summoner's Rift? No! Well, who cares? You want to play as Darius, you play as Darius. You want to play as Garen even though you're on the same team, you play as Garen. Yachi is the OG, has been in all of the games. Don't get me wrong, Reyna is awesome. I love Reyna. I don't play her personally because she's not Heihachi. She reminds me of Heihachi, but she's not my GOAT. GG, pack your bags, boys, we got a DLC character. And last but not least, everyone knows who it is. Welcome to the ring, Armor King! The cooler king. The ultimate king. I need my dark lariat, dark upper, wave. Oh! I need that stuff, man. Oh my god. And the redesign in Tekken 7. Oh! Don't screw me over, Harada. Just don't do it, man. Come on. We know he's gonna sell like hotcakes. We know he's gonna be the most played character, which is kinda annoying because you don't wanna play mirror matches all the time. But just give me my boy. I need my boy, oh boy. I'm Mickey Mouse, apparently. But yeah, that's the characters that I want to see return. I thought that I would maybe make a video where I talk about potential guest characters that I want to see. Bring back Geese and Akuma. The community will love it. And you have a good day. Alright?